What's going on, everybody? This is Rikarov back again playing Grim Dawn. Now, in part one, I don't know how good the video was, but hopefully this is a little bit better. Tweaked a little bit of things, but I'm gonna go back and watch that one just to double check and make sure everything looked all right. If not, sorry about that. Hopefully they get better from here on out. As we play Grim Dawn some more, maybe check out some other classes and just mess around and see what's going on. So anyway, first things first, I did level up in between some episodes. Now, I'm pretty sure, actually I know I had this. Nothing's really changed about that too much, I don't think. Go sneak peek here. Anyway, so I still only have 1 point in that. I will upgrade that later, but for now, I got this far and actually put a point here, which just increases my overall total life and resistances to bleeding and poison. Now, let's see here. I put 3 points into this, which just increases my damage modifier and physical resistances. I put a couple points into this so far, which increases my offensive ability. And if you remember from part one, that will increase my critical strike chance and critical strike damage, as well as defensive ability. So that's pretty nice. Get a little bit of defensive in there, and as well as some offensive. Let's move on up to Turret. Now, as you see, it's blue. That's because I have my weapon, and I'll show you that in a second. It gives me +1 to this ability, which when I use my Primal Strike, this triggers as well, and it does some extra damage along the way. This one here, this is a passive. Now, I will be maxing this out, at least the first part here. I'm not sure about the other two here yet. But this has a chance to be used, I guess, as you could say, like during your auto attacks, or your default attack. Not really auto attack, because there's no such thing as an auto attack in this game, but that's what that is. And this one here, I think that's just on top of like a chance, like when you land a critical strike. When you land a critical strike, it has a chance to proc this one, which is 100%. So I guess it's not really a chance. It always happens when you crit. And so, anyway, I want to bring you guys in here right after hitting 19 for a few reasons. One being this weapon. Now, I've had this weapon quite a while. I want to build a shaman type character because of this weapon. Now, I'm sure later on, if I continue to play this character, this is actually going to be changed at some point. But it helps, it gives me some lightning damage. Extra lightning damage, and that does also apply to the Primal Strike ability. 41% electrocute damage. Now, I don't really do any electrocute damage yet, but later on in the tree I do. And 31% of my physical damage is converted into lightning, which then takes, like, it double stacks. All right, so I guess, like, things like this here. 10% physical damage. So I do 10% more physical damage. Then it converts into lightning damage because of the weapon here. And then it gets more lightning damage because of what it also gives me 65% lightning damage. So that's really nice. And then obviously the +2 to Primal Strike and the +1 to the turret. Now I added a cracked lodestone onto the weapon as well, which gives me a little bit of lightning damage, more percentage of lightning damage, and more conversion from physical to lightning. So once again, that all kind of ties in together, and we're going to go ahead and go fight now. Now this is going to be all one clip, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm close to the Warden, so if you don't want any spoilers or whatever, this is, I'm pretty sure, where the Warden is. I come up here, and his quarters is right here, which is the end. I guess let me open up the map real quick. Let me zoom out. Can I zoom out? Local map. There you go. All right. So from the beginning game, you start in this town and you head up this way. This is going to be the end of this part. Now, after this part, obviously, you'll continue on this way and go all the way up here. Blah blah blah. Now, I'm not actually sure if that is the end or not, or if that's like the end of like chapter or act 1 or something, because I think there's 4 acts. I think the rest of them start going down this way, I think. But I think they all branch out from Devil's Crossing. So with that being said, let's just continue on. You get to see like a little bit of gameplay, see how things work. Now that lightning that just came down, that is the Primal Strike ability. So kind of like it. It's kind of cool. These Aether Crystals, you definitely want to destroy them. They'll just sit there and summon zombies and things like that if you don't. Ooh, almost died. I wasn't even paying attention to my health. Alright, now there's a guy up here. He has a star above his head. Now that is I guess considered like a boss mob. They're typically harder and have special abilities. And these guys, the big giant eyeball guys, take them out as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure they give everyone around them like a buff. So it's kind of annoying, to be honest. But you know what? That's the mechanics of the game. But it's not a bad one. It really is. It makes it like a little bit more tough. But I just hate them because they do quite a bit of damage from a ranged. So, oh nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and take out this guy. Sometimes, now there might be another boss mob around here as well. Sometimes two like to spawn right in this same area. Alright. We'll come back and get the loot that he drops here in a second. Alright. So now that we're kind of cleaning up this area, now nothing is extremely difficult. You know, don't worry about, you know, spamming potions if you have to. Now, potions do have a cooldown. I forget what it is. What is it here? It's a, no, doesn't even say. But I think it's like 10 seconds or 8 seconds or something like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit this thing. Alright, so let's see. We got a bunch of money, which auto picks up, by the way, which is nice. I got more of the components, sort of like a relic type deal thing. Crossbow. I don't really care about much. Make sure you pick up everything that's purple. It's either using crafting or used in some sort of, I guess, quest. I guess quest item as well. So make sure you just pick up everything that's purple on the ground. Like purple on letters, not quality, I guess. So here's the Warden right here. He's the boss. Now, it's pretty much like a tank and spank kind of thing if you've played MMOs. And I shouldn't use that. That's fine. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so as you can see his life going down, he's almost a halfway. He does have a second form. So, like, right after you fight him here and get him down to nothing, he will actually spawn back a little bit stronger and more powerful. Now, that is last time they updated it. So, let's see here. There he is. Alright. So the Primal Strike, I think, it doesn't have that long of a cooldown. So it's a nice ability. At first I wasn't going to use it. I was actually going to use a different ability from the warriors, or the soldiers, sorry, tree line. But ultimately, partially because I had this weapon, but decided to go with the Primal Strike. Now, Primal Strike all by itself at the very beginning is not actually all that good. It kind of lacks in the power and the AoE ability that you would like to have in a special attack. You know, just to kind of help clear out some of the mobs and things like that. But, you know, once you get a few points into its, yeah, I'll show you here in a second. Into its, like, other mechanics and, things like that, then, you know, ooh, there you go. It becomes a lot more interesting. Alright, so let's see. Let's just glance. That's not good for us. That's not good for us. None of these are probably going to be good for us. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and finish picking up that stuff. Get some more loot. That sucks. Give me this loot. Alright. See here. This is an epic belt. You see here, 33 defensive, 45 reduced stun duration, and plus 2 military conditioning. Okay, that might be good. That's not bad, but I kind of like the resistances. Military conditioning. I think it's one of these, isn't it? Let's double check here. Maybe down here. There it is. So if we wear that belt at level 20, we'll get +2 to this ability. So I don't know what it goes up to, but it's nice to have. I mean, if it's free points, you know. So we can get, what, like +5 to physique or something, and plus like 10 or so to 10% health. So that could be nice. That could be something that we definitely use. There it is. Let's put it over here. Now you do get 3 bag slots over on this side eventually, but we'll just go over a few other things really fast here. I've been pumping my physique for a while, primarily because this needed 218, but for the past like 3 or 4 levels I've been pumping cunning. Now you only get 1 point to spend in one of these 3 stats per level, but each point gives you, I think it's 8 to its total, so it's not bad. So let's see here, my savagery here does about 306 to 781. That's not bad. Bleeding, lightning, and physical, so that's pretty good. Now I knew this video was going to be much shorter than the other one, but I wanted to bring you guys in and at least show you the Warden, show you how my character has progressed, the strength of the character, and its different abilities that I've decided to use. If you like what you've seen so far and you want to see more of this particular character or any other characters, just go ahead and leave a comment down below, as well as leave a like. And once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.